Hello, my name is Austin. Welcome to Gamingverse. Yada yada yada. Random intro. I don't care. Let's just get on to the video. Today is a retrospective on the mighty PlayStation 2 that sold 155 units worldwide and is known as the best console to ever exist with over 1,400 games in all regions. Um, this actually really didn't come with very good launch games. It actually came mainly just as a DVD player, so many people bought it just as that. So that's why so many units were sold, and it was discontinued from 2000 to 2013, with the last game being PES 2014, a soccer game, sports game, whatever. But this is the main model. This is the fat model. I did have the slim when I was younger, but got rid of it. I like this one, but I'm trying to get the slim again. This is the standard memory card. I have two. You really are only gonna need two because I have about 25 games, so you really are only gonna need like one or two of these. It depends on the number of games that you have. As far as I know, to the 6th generation of video game consoles like the Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox, GameCube, whatever, this is the only console that I really know that did backwards compatibility. Because if you have a PS1 memory card and you put it in the memory card slot, like so, then you have a whole library to your PS1 games right out of the box. So, if you use your PS1 memory card, then you got PS1 saves on your PlayStation 2. This is... Now, I don't have an official PS2 controller. I do have a PS1 one, but everyone knows what the PlayStation controller looks like already. It basically looks just like the PS3 controller. Yeah, it's pretty standard. Everyone knows. I did go the third-party route as far as controllers go with this, the TTX Tech, and it's a very cheap controller, only $10 if you can get your hands on it. There's a wireless one only for like $35, but I don't really enjoy the wireless ones. They just don't give you the same feel as using a wired controller. But moving past the hardware, we go into a couple of games. I'm going to choose a game for every genre, and I picked about 7 games. So, to start out with racing games, I decided to go with... Now, I don't have cases for all of these, mind you, with Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. It's my favorite racing game for the PS2. Gran Turismo is a very good series. I can't wait for the next one on the PS5 to come out. I just wonder how well that's going to be. But this is a perfect racing game if you're looking for one on the PS2. I would highly recommend this. Now, as far as FPS games go, they were a big new thing in the 6th generations when it came to like Xbox and GameCube, because everyone started having dual analog sticks on their controllers. I wouldn't say the PS2 is great for first-person shooters, considering the controls, because everyone is more commonly known to use one of these, the 360 controllers. Everyone's more better with shooting with the triggers instead of the bumpers. But that's fine. So I would highly recommend Killzone 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. They're both very great. This one actually took me a while to beat. I rated maybe like a 7 out of 10. It does suffer from a bit of funky controls and camera and controls and stuff like that. But nonetheless, good game. Moving on to kind of like sports games, like entertainment, I would go with NFL Street. It's a very, very good game. It's basically just you're playing NFL on the streets, basically. But no, this game is very, very good. I actually played this with my friends a couple of times, and it's actually very enjoyable. Now, if it was to come down to, let's say, fighting games, I would have to go with the Mortal Kombat series, but I'm only going to pick one, and that is Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I had this as a kid, and this game just, it has every character. It has 65 characters, almost. It has a lot of maps on it, a lot of arenas. The story mode is insane, a whole free roam story, just like Deception. But I would rate Deception as my favorite, but this one just has every character, and the fact that you can make your own characters and give them special moves is actually pretty fucking cool. Um, Moving on, we have Twisted Metal Black, which I would recommend. This is the game you get if you're gonna buy a PlayStation 2. I know the first one didn't do that well on the PS1. I know that the second one did great. The third and the fourth, not too well. But when they came out with Twisted Metal Black, people went out and got these in droves. And the first one I played was Head On, but I personally prefer this one more as it's got a more darker adult tune to it, and a bit more of a violence theme because it's an M-rated game. It actually feels very good. Now, onto perhaps my most favorite game on the console. My two favorites. I'm gonna have to pick SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Now, I know SmackDown vs. Raw was a very, very popular series for the PlayStation 2, and I know it came to Xbox when 2007 came out. And this game is just a very great game. It's a lot better than the first one that came out in 2005, SmackDown vs. Raw. Such a good game. This one is just the same one with higher graphics, a different year, and different paths in the storyline. And you can make your own character with a voice, and the storyline is just great. Now, for personally, my favorite game would have to be one of the GTA games. Everyone's going to be like, oh, my favorite one is GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City 3, GTA 5, 4. It doesn't matter. But I'd pick GTA 5 out of all of them. So, yeah, this is basically the whole retrospective. Bit of a buying guide, just giving you a bit of context into what you could be getting with memory cards, the system, and games. You can find good prices on eBay or at LukeyGames.com, which is actually where I got most of my games. But yeah, that's it. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and see you in the next one. Thank you.